Here we go for another event of Friday night or Friday boxing. About all right. I wonder how should I warm up? That's a free play. See that right there? Each one of these have the ability to increase your stamina. If you didn't read it from the start of the game, just play the first level over again and you'll see. And it'll also show you another thing if you click to the next page about this game and how it works. In there, in the pocket, and then lean back. Not side to side that dodges punches. Yes, if you know the right hook is coming and going to the side, will. Same with the other way. But not when you're fighting in your career. Let's set up a fight. Going well rounded for now. Oh yeah, one of the toughest fights. Me versus him. Yeah, Victor Drago was actually easier fight in the game. Hey Jay, how's it going? Alright, let's go. I am live on air. That's just my favorite place to go. I always click it. Go there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it! The fight you've all been waiting for! In the blue corner, James Clubber Lang! In the red corner, Adonis Hollywood Creed!
And sometimes cheering to the crowd might even make a difference in this game. Because the more you can get the crowd going, you can get friggin' trophies for it. So it means something in the game if you actually get a trophy for it.
Just as soon as they touch gloves.
Oh, bother.
The wait is over, folks. The fight is ready to begin.
Let's keep this above the belt and inside the ring. Ready? The fight starts as soon as you touch gloves.
It's fight time.
Get off of me.
Expert blocking from Creed.
Too fast. Keep landing hits like that. One punch at a time. Feel him out. Find a weakness.
Oh crap.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait for an opener.
Reed slams hard into his opponent.
Keep it up, kid.
Reed is struggling to regain his footing after that one. What a shot! Reed really showing off his power with that blow.
Wait for an opening. 1, 2, 3.
Warming up. Can't touch this.
Oh,
1,
shouldn't have threw that punch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't let up. Hell yeah.
Reed responds with a slip. Reed can't get
Oh, he got me again.
doesn't get his fist up. Those blows are going to keep coming.
Oh, he got right down the middle. Should close those hands up some.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get him.
Keep landing hits like that.
Oh, come on. One way to warm up. Whew. Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The fight you've all been waiting for. In the blue corner, James Glover Blake. In the red corner, Adonis Hollywood Creed. The wait is over, folks. The fight is ready to begin.
Let's keep this above the belt and inside the ring. Ready? The fight starts as soon as you touch gloves.
Round one begin.
Push harder.
Creed delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent.
You felt that one. I need the block. Ain't letting him hit me.
Creed goes in with a light hit.
Notice the... Wait. You gotta time that punch right. Right here. Wait.
Hell yeah. Man, that was
There it is. Oh, he got me. Same punch, just his is heavier. Alright, never mind showing off. Let's do this. Come on.
That hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't let up. He needs to start playing defensively and build his stamina back up.
This is how this game works. Adonis is not as tough as some of them other fighters. He's well-rounded.
Just keeps getting out of the way.
What a hit! Creed is a complete powerhouse. Creed isn't letting anything past that iron defense.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
come on, Donnie. Get it together.
Keep landing hits like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. I had to lean into that. Yeah, that just means I gotta go back to training. Montage 101. Every exercise is involved in this montage. Only few in that one, so that one's the easiest. So, but I want the harder one, 'cause I ain't no slacker. Oh, if I would have finished that last exercise, that would say 19. You want to show your stamina? This is how you do it in this game. Never mind telling everybody, oh, I'm better than this. No. This game, you will improve your stamina if you work through these. And not just in real life. Yes, in real life too. Exercise does a body good. Knowing how every exercise works, how you gotta hit it, and because I've done so many montages, I know each montage what's coming next. If you've played this game enough, you'd know too. All right, come on, James. This time we're taking it to the arena bar. My Did I get any notifications? Not from anybody.
The moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. Who's ready to fight?
Win, lose, don't matter on this fight. I'm gonna go back and get this event started.
Blue corner, James Clubber.
Oh yeah, that's because I'm too close to the TV. Back it up.
In the red corner, Adonis Hollywood Green. Put your hands together for our fighters, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come.
Let's keep this above the belt and inside the ring. Ready? The fight starts as soon as you touch gloves.
Does one of these fighters have what it takes to be the champ? Let's find out. A perfect hit for Creed.
Hello.
He just can't seem to land a
I'm just in a free play match with Adonis versus Clubber Lane. Oh, come on. I was blocking those.
Creed is flagging out there. Don't let up.
Ano PlayStation ko na umpata
Not
vibes?
letting his opponent bait him out, keeping his guard.
Just in case you're wondering, I am live. Oh, come on. 10 more minutes.
Holy crap.
You know what the fun part is? When they get as good as Andy here and start whooping adults and adults cry mods. That's what's funny. Oh. Yeah, he blew up on me again. It's ridiculous. He's actually asking people to get my address. Like, he's taking it too far. He doesn't realize I've already got his real name. And, yeah, I can't say much. Because of what I have found. That's not good. So if he really wants to do this, it's not a good thing to go down. That's not a good road to go down for him. But I've already talked to everybody. I am getting into boxing, right? I've mentioned it lots. You know what that reason is? It's to fight Shadow in a real ring. He's a trained martial artist. There's a reason for that. He can't fight me in the street. It's illegal. Being a trained martial artist. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm joining a gym, training in a gym. We can set this fight up in a gym. That way there'll be actually safety measures in place. It won't be illegal. Somebody can't do something towards the other. Oh man, doesn't matter how good I am. That Adonis Creed versus Clubber Lane on expert or on champion in free play. Oh man, I lose more than I win. Oh yeah, I can do that. Watch, this is the funny thing. I can defeat him with scraps. Like I just finished fighting him as Adonis. But are you making sure the fight rules are set as champion, not pro? Okay. Yeah. Well, even on, I find free play somewhat easier than the career. In the career, because you have to put that exercise montage in play before you even fight, changes everything. If you don't do very well, the fight's harder. If you do really, really well, the fight's easier. I've confirmed that in so many videos.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Oh, really?
What?
Well, you know who's fighting.
Motion. PlayStation VR motion controllers.
It's not like you were having a problem. It's just there's really nobody searching for fights. True. And you just confirm that with your opponent, so you can't deny it now.
In the blue corner, James Glover.
Yeah, I get called out for spam too, but yet when you watch my video, it's punch, 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 recover, punch, 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 recover. And I just have fast hands. So those punches, you might not see them hit you, but I'm hitting you. You better start trying to block something. Or get out of the way, because just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not hitting you. Well, you understand like online game physics, right? We are not perfectly in time with one another. Like we're miles away. Like this is going to space and back to Earth. That's how fast things are traveling for us to be able to fight each other like this. So in reality, you might not actually see the opponent punch you because you're already hit before you realize you're hit, because you don't see his hand move, just because of that delay. And if you got fast hands, you're going to punch somebody before they see your hand move, and they're going to wonder, how'd you punch me? It's how this online stuff works. Same with when you're driving a car and some guy runs up behind you and you see him pass, but then all of a sudden you get wiped out. It's like, wait, what just happened? It's because he bumped you as he was passing, which was a delayed reaction because of the delay in the game. Or your internet connection might have an issue with it too. Some days are better than others with internet. No matter who you are, what strength internet you have. Alright, what do we got for time here? Ooh, just right on time. See if we can get another fighter in here. Anybody know anyone else looking for a fight? We got to get Fadiman back in here. That guy's got to get his third title. If he can get through us three, that's the top contention right there. Hey, that's the thing. It is a technique. Muhammad Ali ran around the ring all the time, but how many people did he kill? Or not kill, but defeat in fights. Like, he made them look like they were not very skilled fighters, but he did a lot of running around the ring. And then there's Floyd Mayweather, Money. He's constantly running around the ring. So in reality, that is a strategy. So being able to get in, get out, is boxing. I don't care who says it's not. Because that's what we're doing. Because we can't physically actually run across the room, we have to use the walk motions we're given. And if you use advanced locomotion, you're a turtle. And I can't control it, because I have to be I have to be in guard in order to move. So if I want to throw punches, I physically end up moving, and that's how I lost my TV. Because the locomotion is not. It's like your hand motion is you're making a wheel, and that's how you roll. And if anybody tells you they're using or not using locomotion, there's a test you can do. Simply tell them to put their hands beside their waist And move your hands forward and backwards. If they stand still, they're in advanced locomotion. If they move forward consistently, they are in regular motion. And I think it's funny that people are trying, or whoever this is that's been messaging me lately, is claiming that they watched my videos, saw me moving around using movement that's faster than his because he's using advanced locomotion and you're not. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's no possible way you can move that fast in advanced locomotion. I've got video after video proving it. I wonder if I can change to that from here. In game, smooth turn, nope. Even in the career, you can't change that. Alright. Looks like the game decided who's fighting who first. If you two are in a matchup, I'm gonna see if I can find someone on player versus player. Come on, Nah 76. Cross your gloves. I don't have fingers in this game, so I gotta cross my gloves. If you hold that square button and bring up their name real quick, you'll see there's a speaker beside their name. Click on it. It'll actually silence them. They can still hear you, but they're silenced. Or I think they're actually, I don't know if it goes both ways. Because I don't know if I've been on the other side of that or not. But I know you can mute it two different ways. From your headset, or from pointing beside a person's name. Let's go check the lists. Usually the game won't let me do this when I try. There it goes. See? I already landed a fight. I've learned if you don't get a fight within a minute or two, go back to main menu, reload. It'll find another session for you, and it'll bring someone in easier. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Let me at him. Let me at him. Alright, I'm gonna switch to game chat. See, this guy got a mic. Sup? What's going on? Welcome to a championship fight. We only have 3 other fighters, so if you're interested. Now, I know some people complain about how the gloves work in the game. But if you've played your career really well, it'll come through in player versus player. Your stamina will increase the better you do in your game career. Yes, I can. There is a slight delay. Yes, I already nodded to that because there's a slight delay. You want me to dab? And there's your delay. Sorry, now I'm getting carried away again. This happens every time I fight. Ooh. Oops. You can say that again. Rocky. That's throwing the little guy. Leo Sperano. Actually, no. I'm gonna bring Adonis. redeem Adonis for his losses these last couple fights. Adonis versus Clubber Lane and Free Play. Man, I get knocked out in that fight. Woo. What, really? You picked the little straw man? Okay. Yeah, I can predict punches. Ooh, you just caught me on the end of that punch. All right, here we go, here we go. Woo!
Who's ready for a fight? Boxer, touch gloves.
Ooh. Ninja.
They both look eager for a win as the two contenders come out to touch gloves.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Drives a hard punch right through his opponent. Greed delivers a solid hit to his opponent. With a blow that sends his opponent reeling back.
Combos. You want punch combos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. It gives you that moment to recover if you can connect those combos. And straighter your punches, the less energy you use. My nipples. Oops. I didn't do that. Wasn't me. Oh. Get knocked out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sends the other fighter staggering. He's wide open now.
Ooh. Oh, hey. All right, close that distance.
Reed looks like he's going for the knockout.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
In this game, you gotta have rhythm. Get that rhythm going. Be like boom, 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 boom.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh. All right, bringing out drunken ninja style. Ooh. I'm in. You gotta join the party. Alright, oh wait, that was a message. Hey, I gotta go. Look for Greendalechevy on the leaderboards. Keep training, keep fighting hard. Alright. I'm back. A bell savior.
Happens quite a lot.
Oh, that was fun. I wasn't even really training somebody, but I guess because I was giving him these little tips here and there as I was fighting, he told everybody that was watching him fight, "Hey, I'm getting trained. Let me go. Hold on." Hey, he landed 84 punches. That ain't so bad for someone that seemed pretty new. Alright. Yep.
You ain't knocking me down, but
I got somebody in game chat, or in my video chat. Oh wait, there he is. He's already in game. Boom. Invite sent. At least I think that was him.
oh,
It's tough when it comes to the posts coming from like a YouTube channel, because your name in YouTube is often different than your name in the game, so I sometimes don't know who's talking because
oh shoot. No, hand.
but I
One
think
hand.
that's who it was. So I remember your name showing up before, unless that was actually somebody else. Alright, let's check this board out. See if any changes happened. Sleeved Ace, Wolfpack, Jonte, Greendalechevy, Nate Daddy N8, Andy Twinston, and god dang it, 31. And that's the top 7. A lot of those names sound pretty familiar, eh?
Yeah.
Because they are here in our events. That's why they sound familiar. They are fighters that can fight and keep coming back for more. Never
Please,
give up,
hands.
never surrender. Same with these names right here. There's our number 3. There's our number 1. He's got, I believe, at least 1 belt. Muay Thai Star has at least 2 belts. OJ Cheesequake, he is actually one of the old OGs of the game. Back when I was starting, he was one of those fighters that was hard to beat. Anybody that has seen that name knows that this guy has a fight style that is unique, but it works. And it's nothing like some of them other styles that a lot of people don't like. So I gotta give a shout out to him, because he's one of the reasons why I'm this good too. He was in our first event, or second event, I believe. Me and Heat Tactical, Tiger, and OG Cheesequake
Oh, what the?
were the first 4 in either the second or third event.
I wouldn't have got that. That was my lag, that helped me. Thank you, lag.
And if you watch, what is it? I got I don't know if Heat Tactical recorded it, but I got videos of me fighting Heat Tactical back in those days. And we were in a party chat. OG Cheesequake was in there listening. Like, he was in the party, so we can hear him. Like, it was a 20-minute to almost 40-minute fight. He couldn't believe how much running around there was going on during that fight. Me to catch Heat Tactical and being able to knock him out. It took work. It took a lot of work.
Oh no, no, hands, please.
Alright, I gotta go back to game chat. I think I found a good first fight. He's got at least 2 belts now. Because he beat me, he's defeated me twice, so I found myself a decent fight. I'll be in game chat. Be back. Let me know who wins out of you two. Hey. What's going on? Aren't you checking out the 50-pound dumbbells? Damn, those things are seriously? I don't know why, but I don't remember those being 50-pound dumbbells. Those things are massive. I don't even think I've seen weights that big in a real gym. At least not curl weights. Alright, here we go. Make sure my camera's not off. And it turns out, I actually watched a few YouTube videos about camera setup for VR. And you know how I've been telling people it's better to put your camera up higher? Well, this guy went through trial and error, and yes, that 45-degree angle from up high is the best angle you can get to keep your hands and eyes in focus. Even when you turn around, camera can still see you even if you spun 180 degrees. Because it's looking down and it can see your hands. Yeah, My camera's over here. See, if I'm hitting triangle, it's pointing me at my camera. So over here is what do you call it? The backside. Like this is behind me. This is the camera. Triangle, triangle. The camera's over there. But it can still see my hand over here. My camera's not quite high enough. See, I start to lose it right here. But this guy does first-person shooters. So if you think about that gun in the first-person shooter games where you're walking around with the gun and the joystick, that's where the tip of the gun is actually way out here, which works if you turn and look behind you. You don't lose connection. So it actually works. He found that perfect spot. And I was like, oh, cool, I've already been working that out. If it is high enough, you should be able to turn around. But it has to be pointing down at you. Like, you'll be head to toe in the camera view. And it'll be able to see a little bit in front of you and all the way above you. So when you stick your hands up in the air. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say for sure it's any better than the 6 foot or 7 foot is where mine is. It's about a foot higher than my height. I only have an 8 foot ceiling, so I don't think I can go any higher. But if I do go back 1 more foot, it'll be literally in the top corner, and it should be almost pointing at a 45-degree angle to still be skimming across the ceiling. That way I don't necessarily see the ceiling, I just see the back wall and whatever it sees towards the floor. Which is why when I stand back from my camera, I can actually touch the floor. Like right here's the floor. That's why you can see the glove still in contact with the camera, but yet it's on the floor. And up here, you can still reach the ceiling, straight up and down. I have a view of at least 8 feet, top to bottom, and I can step backwards at least 2 feet. So I can come forward, hands in the air, and still be connected with the camera. So no matter where I stand in my box, I don't lose my hands. Except if I have my hands down and I go too close to the TV, all of a sudden my hands stop. When you see this effect come in, stop swinging. Because that means you're getting too close to your camera. Your camera can no longer see your hands. And if I check under my goggles, yep, my TV is no more than 2 feet in front of me. Which, with my extension, my arms being 6 feet tall, that's a TV punch for sure. So I make sure my box is actually back far enough that I don't cross that. Once I don't see the triangle, I have to step back so I can see that triangle in the front of the screen again. Just at the bottom, right here, I can see it. Even if I'm looking forward, it's still there. Alright, you ready? Fight nights or Friday fights is happening right now. If you beat me, you're gonna have to join the party, and I'll let you know who you're fighting. Do you have JW and Andy on your list? List of friends? Because they're fighting right now to see who moves up. Oh, I wonder if I should bring out the big guns. Alright, I'm gonna go with Rocky first. If I lose, I gotta get Axel. If I win, I go to Rocky. If I win again, that's moving up. You only have to win 2. And if you notice me turning like this, my feet are staying planted. I'm not actually physically moving. I'm just using that button left and right. What is it, X and square? Yeah. But as you can see, mine's fluent when I do that. It doesn't go boop, 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 because I have smooth turn on, which means I can actually look at you while it's smooth turning. Whee! You just look a little blurry. I do like a ballerina and not get seasickness from the spinning motion. Okay, it's starting to kick in. Whoa. You want to get ready to go on a what is it? Carnival ride that's spinny and dizzy, causing almost vomiting. Play this game a little bit and start spinning in circles and just get that give your brain that sense of like, whoa, oh, like almost like, have you played a roller coaster game in this?
We're just waiting on our fighters to touch gloves. Then the action can begin.
Have you played a roller coaster game for VR? No. When you do, you get the butterfly effect. Your guts feel like they rose and fell. It's crazy.
Fighters, touch gloves when you're ready to begin.
Oh, I noticed I dropped my hand. I gotta remember that. That's how I was getting that a lot more wins in. Keep your hands up. Don't drop your hand when you punch.
They both look eager for a win as the two contenders come out to touch gloves.
Ding, ding. Ooh. Did I have the timing right? Whoa. Step to the side. Woo.
Catches his opponent right where it hurts. Hard punch from Balboa.
Ooh.
1, 2.
Whoa.
That throw sends Balboa stumbling towards the
Oh, hey.
1, 2.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
What a shot. Balboa really showing off his power with that blow.
Wasn't ready for that.
3, 4, 5.
That hesitation. Or if you hesitate, you go to sleep.
Balboa showing some great technique with that blow.
Oh, come on, Rock.
1, 2,
No holding back now, boy.
4, 5, 6.
Ooh.
Balboa slams hard into his opponent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Balboa delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was that close to defeat. Oh, we were... Yeah, that was a match, though. That's a fight. That's a number count. That's even. Meaning, if I don't go big, I wonder... I'm going to go with him first, because I don't see Axel as strong. If I win this fight, though, I'm going to Axel. Round 3 will be me using a smaller fighter to see if I can defeat the big guy. If I have to use the big guy and still lose, you know we got another up-and-comer. But it's hard to fight right now, because I don't know if it's my internet or his, but there is a delay. Oh, let me check my phone. It's not my internet. Whew.
As soon as they touch gloves, the fight is on.
And some people don't understand, when you're fighting a big fighter and you're a smaller fighter, when you hit that big fighter's hands, it actually kills your hands faster. And big hitters can actually knock your block away
Fighters, touch gloves
when you're a
when
little
you're
fighters.
ready to begin.
So that's something you just play the game and you'll see. Like, experience is the best teacher. Never mind this know-it-all stuff. I don't know it all, so if you want to find out for yourself. These are just experiences I've had, and I'm sharing them. Because it's how I've got to this point, just from experience to gameplay.
Boxers, touch gloves.
Alright, here we go. Ready? Ah, you weren't ready.
What a hit! Glover is a complete powerhouse. Glover stumbles back. Glover delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent. That blow left him wide open. Will Glover follow through?
Woo! Heavier hitters make the difference. We'll see how round 3 goes, though. Notice your hands die. The last Rocky didn't kill your hands like this guy can, because he's heavier. He can block heavier punches.
1, 2,
Characters change fights. You can't just run on one fighter and
6.
talk the talk. Especially if you lose.
Hard punch right to his opponent.
Oh, where'd he go? Come here.
The hard punch from Glover.
Ooh.
2, 3.
Back it up into the corner. Get those ropes.
Looks like he's going for the knockout.
One,
I'm coming out of that one.
3,
Didn't punch first.
4, 5.
Ooh. That's that hesitation. You never want to hesitate. So what did I always say 2 years ago? Hesitator goes to sleep. Oh, I dodged those punches. But guess what? Now you get to fight in between Rocky and Clubber Lane. Which this one, don't let this get to you, because this is just fighting the heavy hitters. So now we bring out, this is level 3. Like, my level 1 is Victor Drago and Clubber Lane. That's level 1 top level. If you can beat that, you beat me at the highest level I can go to. Rocky, number 3. Now Axel, that's number 2. So you're getting, if you can beat Axel, that's saying something. Actions speak louder than words. Right, all right. Where do we want to go? Annie. That was the first choice that the question mark gave me. Is this a good one? Yeah, it works. No, we're already there. Aren't we? No, Hartley Park. Okay. Going to Seattle. Washington. A stone throw and a skip and a hop and... yeah, somewhere out there. When I was growing up, living out in the boonies where they didn't run cable, I had to use bunny ears to get TV. And because I live so close to Seattle, I had Seattle television. Q13 Fox. Anybody remember that? That's an old school term. Q13. We only had 13 channels. That's the way it was. And then they came out with this new Fox channel, which happened to be 14 at the time. MTV, Much Music, was actually music. Remember those times, guys? Yeesh. Times have changed. Alright, here we go. This is the fight to move up. Whew. You know you gotta come join our party, because you're fighting for the championship belt next fight if you win this. And it's your third. That's the black belt of all belts. That means you've run through the top dogs 3 times now. Which is definitive proof you are a top dog. That's how this works. You can't just come in one fight, win it, and leave. No, you want to prove yourself? He's doing it right here, right now. If this guy can take me out. And the next person he fights, if he takes them out, they're the top dogs right now in this group. Me, Andy. The only 2 we're missing for the top 4 is Wolfpack and Tiger. Andy is here. And yeah, that might be your biggest competition, but JW12 is here too. So that's one of those other people that can defeat a lot of fighters. So we'll see how this goes. It'll be interesting. The only problem is because I'm live streaming, the guys that are watching me fight won't know. So the only way I can get it to them is by play-by-playing it. Knowing what's happening. Who's winning? Oh, this guy's winning. Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on, Axel.
Ramirez delivers a solid hit to his opponent.
Oh crap. Come back to me, hands. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Holy crap. I was out of there for a little bit. I can't believe I won that round. Holy moly. Okay, come on. Oh. Yeah, I know there's an internet delay. You can see it with the way your character's moving. But we're fighting with it. We're still working with what we got. Woo! Come on. Because I knew where you moved, so you ran straight into a combo. Knowing there's a delay, you can actually figure things out. Oh, I let you move first. Dang it. Never hesitate. See, I'm talking too much, not thinking enough. Even though thinking doesn't do me any good anyway. Come on. Oh, got him out of pocket.
Ramirez comes in with a solid punch.
Ooh, that's Axel. And some people don't think Axel's a heavy hitter. Come on. Oh! And you know what's funny? Look at those numbers. Oh, 93. Oh, that's because I tempered you first. So you were actually taking more hits. 93, that doesn't happen very often. Not with Axel. You usually see 80s. Whew. That's how much you were blocking punches, though. You were killing my hands. My hands weren't doing as much damage. Which in turn... But that's why I class him number 2. Because he doesn't hit as hard as Rocky, but he doesn't hit... Or he hits harder than Rocky, but doesn't hit as hard as the 2 heavy hitters. So these guys actually have a category they run in. And you're almost there, though. That was a close fight. Those first couple, he almost had me there. Whew. Alright. Let me just see if these guys are still fighting. Somebody is. Let me find out. Oh, he's in game chat. You want to go another round? I'll go with Rocky this time. I'm stepping out of my second heavy hitter and going to my third. Actually, it's a toss-up between him, Danny, and this guy. They all have pretty close to the same numbers. Who do you want to fight? Leo, Rocky, or Danny? Hey, which fighter did you want to fight? Alright, I'll see which one this question mark puts me on out of the 3 that I wanted to pick from. Nope. Come on. I want Rocky. Oh, Leo. Close enough. Alright, this is what the game gave me. That's who I'm moving forward with. He's got more hands than Rocky does, so he might be able to do more damage before he runs out of steam. Which might put him in a higher category than Rocky. Because if I can win this with Leo, and I can't win it with Rocky, that's saying something. Rocky can't block nothing. He can, but it doesn't work very well. But Leo has a better block, which means he's got a better recovery.
Head out into the ring to touch gloves and get the fight going.
Simple physics of the video game. Stamina is recovery. Increase your stamina, increase your recovery speed.
Fighter, touch gloves when you're ready to begin.
Marino drives a hard punch right through his opponent. Oh, it looks like Marino is really pulled out one. Powerful blow from Marino. Puts his opponent wide open.
Because I'm putting my hand, I'm blocking punches, which is why your hands die. That's why my block count goes so high. Because I do go right back to block after I punch. The faster you can do that, the better you can block punches to go back to punches.
Really showing off his power with that blow.
Ooh.
1, 2.
Nice Marino.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
1,
It's always when you knock down Drago, he gets mad.
3,
Now.
4,
Temper, temper.
6, 7.
Come on. Come on, Droggy land. Is that all you got? Oh, shoot, he blocked a few. Ooh. Oh, crap. Killed my hands. Oh, I staggered you. But you hit me one last time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I was that close to knocking you out.
3, 4.
Relaxing. Ooh. I'm starting to think Leo might be tougher than Rocky. Oh, you got out of the way. Oh, you got out of the way. I would have had that. Good fight, good fight. Oh no, I was that far behind. See, with even fighters, you're on the same page. Alright, I gotta go find Andy and fight him for the title. Hey, you there? Perfect. Alright. I'm coming to fight, unless you want to send me an invite. Hey, Andy, you there? Alright, we'll see you later. Tomorrow night, if you're still up. The 7 o'clock one runs. 7 or 10 in the United States. 4 o'clock in the morning in England. Whew. I was afraid anybody that's watching this was going to miss the title fight, because if the Call of Duty beat me, he would have been fighting for the title. So I had to fight my butt off for that. Yeah, no language, eh? I'm such a... I can't even say it because it has that word in it. That's the A word, man. I don't want to cuss and swear now. Might get monetized or demonetized, whatever that means. What does demonetizing mean? I've heard it so much, I thought I could say something with it, but I don't know what it means. Does it mean that you no longer have commercials or something? Ah, okay, I don't have that, so... Hey, Andy, you out there?
Yeah, sometimes when you change height, changes.
Alright, I gotta check something. Yeah, I see. Can't see people know where to bring their fighters. You find top contenders. This is as of the 14th of this month. It'll be 2 years since Fight Night numero uno, that means 1, started. Alright. Nope. Next week is. Honestly, next week I think. Well, there's a few fighters that, because I haven't counted NWO's win, and I know he has a win in here. There was a few fighters that did get wins. I can't remember if some people, for instance, Tiger, might be a little higher in wins or less in wins, because I never did count. But in order to find out how many fights there was, I figured it out by going a year. How many weeks are in 1 year? It turns out to be 52 weeks. So that means if I fight every week, that would be 52 fights. And of course, we fight 2 days a week. And there was some weekends where there wasn't a fight night because either nobody showed up or there was something happening like Christmas, Thanksgiving. There's always holidays. Yeah, so there is that 4 that get scratched out. And we landed on 100 last year. But that's only because I added up all the wins that everybody had in order to count up how many fights we've had. Because I was able to keep track of each fighter's wins. because I knew which number was coming up next after the fight. That's his 3rd title or 4th title or 5th title. With that in mind, I was able to add up all the fight wins, which came up to 100 by that point, which was kind of a coincidence or fluke. I don't know what to call it, but something along those lines.
It's a little hard because I have to hold motion.
I'm actually talking to everybody. I'm live. Hey, I've been helping people learn this game, and yet other people are being called cheaters now due to being good at this game. They improved their skills by playing the game better and better, and now they're better, but funny thing is they get called a modder or a hacker, or they do something that's not right. It's like, some people just gotta learn how games work. When you first start out on Mario World, what do you have? Nothing. As you progress through and hit a block, a mushroom comes out, so you grow, you get stronger. Then if you hit another block, a flower grows. Then you can shoot flower fireballs, which is weird. But anyway, that was old school Mario. In the 80s, games had where you start out with nothing and work your way up. So in the beginning of this game, you are at the lower level of the skill rank. So you're going to tire out. Your character will always tire out when you fight. Play through the game. Get your skills in there, because if you notice when you do the montage, there's no stamina drain. You don't have to recover hands. And there's a reason for that. In this gym, everything you do is real motion. Like, you want to hit soft, you hit soft. You want to hit hard, you hit hard. And if anybody's even still watching this right now, watch what happens when you hit with a soft punch. 10. Can I get the 5? No. 10. But hard punches are 20s. You want all 20s when you hit. So you have to throw power into it if you want to make sure it's a hard punch. Otherwise, they come up as pitter-patters, which is not going to damage you as much if they're registering as only 10s or 20s. But because I'm in PvP, anybody notice these exercises don't work in PvP? For instance, those of you who tried this, when you're in the player versus player, see PvP up in the top corner? This will not work. Right here. Right in the right spot. Hit, move, it works. But when you try to move from the red dot, it always ends up hitting you. I don't know. See, that punch didn't register. Because it's player versus player. It's online. You're in an online session. Nothing's going to work in here properly. Some people complain about the gameplay. It's where you're sitting. Get out of there! Now I'll show you in free play how those exercises actually work. And I'll show you how that lighter punch only shows up as a 5. On the same exercise I was just hitting. Go to free play this time, so I'm not interfered by the online session part of things. Because you are, when you go to PvP, you're putting yourself out there that you are online. So somebody invites you, you will see it in your online list of fight, like it shows up, because you're in an online session. And if you've noticed, sometimes you don't even go black really, you just automatically have a fighter beside you, and that fighter is sitting there sort of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then they appear. That's because they just joined your session. Now, when that happens to you, you're joining their session. Now, if you leave that session and they try to start inviting people into that session again, it won't work. It just won't work because you're already in a session with 2 people. Just the fact that one person has left doesn't mean that's open for another person to join. They haven't designed the game like that yet. Alright, I wanted to go to an exercise, which is the same one I was doing, flurry, or heavy, there it is. Flurry bag. Now watch. If I throw light punches, the lighter the punch, Where are those 5s? There it is. See? 5, 5.
I am
5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Light punches register as 5s. Harder punches register as 10. Even harder, go to 20. And this is why if you don't throw a hard punch, your opponent won't go down as quick. You will have to throw more punches. That's why some numbers are higher than others. And with the general fact that this game tells you to, what is it? I'm going to go there just so I don't have to tell you. I'll show you. So everybody that's watching this can see where it tells you exactly what you're supposed to do in this game. Yes, it doesn't come with instructions. So when you play your career, see, go difficulty's always champion. It's too easy on any other level. First level, chapter 1. Watch what happens. And listen. And you know why when you step into this, you walk up to that little bag, and when you hit it with not enough power, what do they tell you? Does anybody know?
hit harder.
That's correct.
Yep.
Because if you pay attention, video games will tell you or show you what you're supposed to do next. As you progress through, you find something. Oh, this is the key that opens that chest I just passed. You open that chest, you find something else that leads you to something else, and your adventure begins. How do games work? No matter what game you talk about, same thing.
What about Mario Kart?
Now, just to confirm what me and Andy just said.
I gotta hit harder than that.
Hear that? It will never move forward.
I gotta hit harder than that.
See, now it's really saying punch harder. It actually says it on the screen. I've never seen that before. Come on, show me 15. Oh.
I gotta hit harder than that.
Come on, show me 15. I don't want it just to jump to 20. I want to see 15. Come on. Oh, it jumped to 20. That's 20. As soon as you hit 20 twice, it moves on. Because you hit hard enough for them to go, okay, you do have some power in you. Now is where they start to train you.
Just give me a chance. My mom will never.
He just wants a chance. He says it right there. Alright, hold on, Andy. I see your invite. Just don't move from there. Because if you stay put and just to hit those exercises. Alright. I'm just going through the loading screens right now because I'm doing the introduction to this game where the trainer because he asks, show me what you got. So I'm going to step into this.
Let's go over the basics first.
And he wants to go over the basics.
And the rest will be easy.
Yep, fundamentals. You get this figured out. Right here, keep your guard up to block punches. Notice the swaying motion. He's using the swaying motion. Look at him. He is doing exactly the movement. Backwards, forwards, side to side. He is doing that. In this little, and then hit the page, next page. Look, look, look. Boom, lean back. Look, look, look. Boom, lean back. As soon as he throws the punch, lean back. Simple. And look what this guy does. Slow motion. Yep, shows it. Slow motion. Shows you how to engage it. Dodge punches to trigger slow-mo. Says it right there. Yet me and my buddy here, Andy, are supposedly slowing down the game with mods. How's like this? Yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing.
Before you step into the ring, we're going to make sure you've got what it takes. This is day 1 of training.
Yeah, day 1, but
the fight will be the easiest part of all of this.
There it is. When you're done, the fight will be the easiest part of all of this. Because training, finish exercises as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. And then watch what it'll say at the end. When you do exactly what it says to. I don't understand why I'm offset. This one's only gonna reach 17. I might hit 18 still. Why does it keep throwing it over there? I don't understand why my punching bag's over there. I must have calibrated wrong in the beginning. Because this one you can't move around in the beginning of the game. It doesn't give you that ability to turn left and right. Not even with X and square. So you do have to set yourself up right if you want to do this just right. You have to step sideways to get on the treadmill. Come on, people. Oh, 16. Really? That's terrible. But right here, see? Look, look, look. Read, read, read. Training determines stamina for next fight. The more exercises you complete, the higher your stamina becomes. Hands are slower and weaker while tired. This is another thing people don't realize, that when you're throwing hands and moving hands, they get tired. So what are you supposed to do? Punching consumes stamina. This is what you're supposed to do. Go back to recovery. Hands recover, punch, punch, recover, punch, punch, recover. Your hands won't die. Simple. And because of your stamina, your hands will recover quicker. Your stamina will increase as you progress through the game. The more better you do on each exercise, the higher your stamina will get until the end of fight. Most people realize how tough it is when you're in championship and fighting the final guys. It's mainly because your exercises aren't complete. You can push it further. You just gotta push it. And I can't jump into this fight with only 16 exercises. There's no doubt Andy's gonna walk away with it. It's gonna look like he has better hands than me because my exercises are low. So what, am I supposed to cry a river that he's got mods? No. The game just said to me, if I read through that correctly, that your stamina determines your exercises determine your stamina. Simple game instructions. They have these physics for a reason too. This isn't an exercise game. Well, it is an exercise game because it gives you exercise, but it's not a simulation exercise game like other exercise boxing games are, like Thrill of the Fight. You don't lose stamina in that, but funny thing is you can do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Every fight's easy. I've watched so many clips.
Hello?
Hello.
When you are ready to begin.
I got to
wait. I'm allowed to do the online battle now.
Oh, Phantom. I remember you. How's it going?
It's me.
good. I'm playing some Rec Room right now. Once I'm done.
Done with this little game, I can come and join y'all.
Alright.
I'm stuck in a cage.
We're already pretty much gone through fight night so far. Me and Andy are fighting for the title. So if you want to fight the title contender, it's going to be between me and him right now.
Okay.
And if you do defeat me or him, if we're second place, you get second place. Because you haven't fought either one of us yet, so you still get that opportunity.
Get the fight going.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to gym.
How do I get out of here?
You walk
I'm
towards the
stuck.
door, you turn the knob, you open the door, whether you pull it or push it, I can't say. But one way or
I'm
the other,
stuck-
you can go
well,
out,
I'm stuck in a
close behind
box.
you. Ta-da, you're out of there. Oh wait, you're referring to the game, right?
Oh, that's how.
Yeah, this type of rambling happens all the time. Don't be scared, because it can be entertaining.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh,
Boop, 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 boop,
I'm kind of loony bins for coconut, so I work with it. Everybody's got their quirks. But that's okay. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us
I have many quirks.
individual.
I'm not perfect human being. I bet I'm
If you think you're perfect, that's funny. Because even
I'm
the professionals
everywhere
that
human
have
being.
perfected their whatever they do, they end up coming across somebody better than them, which means they're not the best or they're not perfect. Or let's say you draw something and you're like, oh, that's perfect. But the next time you draw it a little bit better. Does that mean what you saw was perfect? It wasn't perfection still.
Yeah.
No matter what, you'll always find something's always going to be, like, I have a tendency to want to keep moving forward. Like, I'll do something, and if it's not quite right, I'll keep trying, and keep trying, and keep trying, almost like a perfectionist. I kind of have that
Yes.
never give up attitude, which is almost like a perfectionist's attitude.
Mm-hmm.
But alls I am is I like a challenge. So that's all I ask for. And if I lose, I don't think I'm terrible or anything like that. I just know I got stuff to learn. Now I can't do that because that got me beat up. I can't do that because that got me beat up. You learn as you go. Even though some people will say you lost, but in another way of looking at it is you learned not to do that again. It's like you lose your wallet and you realize that maybe I shouldn't walk on my hands with jeans on because my wallet's not secure. So you learn. You lost something in the process, but you learn from it. So next time you go upside down and walk on your hands, you're going to take your wallet out of your pocket. I did it on a drunk night and lost my wallet.
Wow.
This is coming from real. Like, a lot of the things I talk about come from real things that have happened. Like, a lot of people have visually, like, almost saw the stories I say stories, but the things that I could talk about because of what's happened to me in my life. And some people are like, man, I could just visualize exactly that. It's such a vivid story. It's because I can see it in my head. Like exactly what happened, when it happened, how it happened. I got a visual memory. Verbal, nada. You could give me 7 letters and then go quiet for less than a minute. And then ask me for those letters again, and I might know the first one and last one. Everything in between is gone for some strange reason. So I've gone through mental health and everything to figure out what the heck's going on.
Yeah.
At least they were able to give me some answers, which told me that I'm a really high-level creative person. Arts and crafts, visual learning is way up there, above and beyond people's average, like the norm. Except the other side, which is reading, writing, understanding sentences when I'm reading them, goes out the window. It dropped way below.
Yeah.
So I had way up on one side of the scale, way down on the other side of the scale. But overall score came up as a normal score.
Yeah.
So in some way it balanced itself, but they told me because it's so drastic in these categories and so drastic in these categories, they put me on disability.
Which way to
Because
go?
it's funny to say you're on disability, but yet be physically capable of doing what I do in here. It's my mental. It's not my physical. I got great physical abilities, just mental is not all there.
Yeah.
You could just tell I'm not all here by what I say a lot of the times when I'm in here fighting. The stuff that comes out of my mouth, I don't know where it comes from, why it's there, but it's there. I'm realizing as I get older, I'm like stuck in 90s tune songs. So I'll be saying something, and next thing you know, I'll say a lyric from a song. Realize, whoops, I'm not supposed to do that. Alright, I gotta get this fight going. Notifications. Alright, you sent the invite? You want to send another invite? Hurry, we're running out of time. I know it's getting late over there. Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the game chat for a little bit.
Alright.
Talk to you in a little bit.
For sure. Oh.
Calibrate, 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 calibrate.
Calabunga! Wait, that's not right. Calabunga. Calibrate.
Come on.
Look, 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 look. So familiar. Looks like home. Funny, this is the shape of the island I live on. It's beautiful! Alright. This is who I brought. I carried myself through using Axel.
Oh crap.
I got my butt handed to me using Rocky. So Call of Duty Warbot's up there. He's at level 3. He almost kicked my butt with level 2.
Funny
But he
thing
couldn't beat
about
my level 1. I had to be Clubber Lane, which is my, like, level 1. And I guess Drago would be my level 1.1, because he's a little stronger. Seems that way. Unless I'm just not used to the difference between these two. Let's see what happens this fight. If I lose this fight, I go to Clubber Lane.
What?
What? If
What
I win
happens
with
if you
Clubber
win
Lane, I go back to Axel.
And then what happens if I lose to Axel?
Then I go to Rocky. And if you win, then I go back to Axel. Then we're fighting for the title. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
This is how we keep fight cards even. Like, when you become, like, these guys, these are all different fighters. All different skill levels of each fighter. So if you got the skills to use that fighter, that means you've got the skills to use that fighter. Now, if you got the skills to use more than one fighter, that's saying something. That means you're not just one horse pony. Is that the right line? I don't think that was the right line. One horse pony? Alright, so we're going with Axel first. Woo! One horse wagon? Would that sound better? I don't know.
What?
I like my one horse pony. Alright, alright, alright. Here we are.
If I win this.
Friday night fights. 199. Championship fight. Andy Twinston versus Greendalechevy for the title. Round number 1. Hey, that's the best announcement in a fight night yet. Woo, I'm getting better. It's only taken 2 years. And you have to listen for like an hour and a half before anything good even starts.
Fighter, touch gloves when you...
Oh my goodness. How tall do you think this thing is?
I don't know.
Well, figure that span. It's gotta be... What's the average span of a ring? About 20 feet?
This is the match you've all been waiting
No,
for.
that's gotta be 30 feet.
Once they touch gloves, the
Because
fight
that's
will be
a
underway.
foot if you do it a little bit, so if you measure that across, probably about 30 feet. So those beams are about 30 feet, 40 feet long. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20. Yeah, those bars are 2 feet apart.
As soon as they touch gloves,
Upwards. 30, 40, 50, 60, 100. Really? They make these things 100 feet tall? Or more? Alright, I'm going loony bins again. Leave me alone. I've been in the goggles too long. I can't get them off. I am one with the goggles.
all right, fighters, touch gloves and the fight will begin.
Alright. Here we go. You ready for this?
Not really.
No, you gotta turn the lights off behind you. Or wait, if it's really, really dark, I find the camera picks up reflections off of your lights that come off of your setup. So if you have a light that, say, it's off in the corner, like your camera's in front of you, and just to the right or the left of your camera, there's a if the light's coming from there, the camera can't see it, but it can still see you lit up as a faint light, but it won't show you on the camera because the camera only picks up the bright lights. And that way, now the camera can't pick up reflections as well because the room's lit up. So everything's even for lighting. But when you darken the room too dark, there's a YouTuber that actually did a bunch of trial and error with this stuff to find the best position for your camera, for the best fightability, the best gameplay.
Are you ready?
Yep. We're starting round 2. Round 1.
And now I'm back.
We just got started. First round. Championship fight.
Ow, ow. I keep hitting myself in the knee. Yum. 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 Oh shoot.
And another thing some people don't realize is too much movement can disorder you, because especially when you get knocked into stagger, you kind of lose your ability to catch your hands again because you went too far out of play while moving.
I'm probably gonna suck at this.
Hey, everybody starts there. It's your will and your heart that can bring you to the top. Your abilities improve as you go. No matter how bad you are in the beginning. By the time you get to my level, I'm a full-grown adult that's played rugby back in the past. And I ride BMX consistently and mountain bike, so I'm in really good shape. And I got a youngster standing in front of me, fighting toe-to-toe with me at the same level. Like that, and when he started, he wasn't nearly this good. But he didn't have that. He always looked at it like, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I know this is a hard fight, but I'm coming back. And now he's here, sitting at the top. And that is the heart of a fighter, the heart of a champion. He didn't take those losses as losses. He learned from them. And
I take actual boxing lessons.
Yeah, he does. I think he does too now. I'm not sure on that one, but I'm gonna be, because I'm not. But I've got some skills in here that work. And I have watched videos and learned from them to learn what to do and not to do. And I've incorporated them into this, and they work just like they should. The peekaboo technique, even the Philly shell. Keeping that lean away and punching with that outside hand. But you got to remember how the physics of the game works too. Punch, punch, recover. You always got to go back to the recovery stage, or you'll lose your hands too far. They won't come back very fast. So, and knowing when it's getting close to the end of the fight is when you turn it up to finish your hands off, to finish the fight. Ooh, turn it up. But as long as you have that never give up attitude, you'll never be a loser in my mind, that's for sure. You'll always be a fighter, no matter how many losses you take. But being in here, don't be ashamed of a loss, because these losses are coming from top tier fighters. And it's no joke, because just look at the leaderboard for all the... For instance, top 7 is my friends list on the double direction bag. Only 2 people on that list of 7 are not my friends. The rest are. And that includes me, so -1. But 4, what is it, 4 out of 7 are my friends. So a majority of the top 7 are my friends. Only because I've helped them get better at fighting this game. And all they did was keep progressing forward, keep challenging themselves to the exercise, to the gameplay, move forward, destroying people in the process, and realized it is gameplay. You do better in the game, in your career, you do better in PvP.
Are y'all almost done with your match?
Yep, not quite. This is still round 1. Oh, I was hoping to win that. I hesitated. Oh, yep. Any punch. 73 to 81. That was a close match. You got lucky.
Oh, you poop heads! Go away, ball of fire.
Oh no, that's unlucky, really. Because now I get the heaviest hands.
To be honest, who's the best fighter to play as?
Victor Drago or Clubber Lane. But if you do not have, if you find their hands die too fast for you, you might be able to do better with Axel Ramirez, because Axel Ramirez has a faster recovery and he hits just as hard. The only downfall is he is a lighter fighter. He doesn't take as many hits.
What about Creed?
He's even all around. He's not the top, he's not the bottom, he's right down the middle. So he hits hard, but not the hardest.
So who hits hardest but has best recovery?
That would be Axel Ramirez.
Or
because
who can hit hardest but doesn't have the best recovery? I mean, like, but who can take a lot of hits?
Clubber Lane.
Rocky. So he has the best strength out of the people who can take a lot of hits.
But the problem with Rocky is he can't block much. So you do get hit easier with Rocky. You gotta be more of a mover with Rocky to not be beat up. But if you want to block punches and then punch, Clubber Lane, because he's a big guy, heavy hands, when you're fighting an opponent that's a little smaller than you, their hands will die quicker. So you'll be able to land punches faster, because when your hands die, your hand slows down, doesn't it?
Yeah,
means you can't cover up
How good is he?
like you want to. His only problem is 2 punches. 3 punches, your hands start getting tired. As soon as you throw 4-punch combos, the other opponent can actually take you out if he's stuck to 1-2, 1-2, 3.
Who can throw most punches in a quick amount of time?
Scraps, the littlest redhead. He's got the fastest recovery rate.
So you can punch with him like very fast.
10 punches and you'll barely see your hands go down.
I don't know. I kind of want a big guy.
If you do that same punch speed with any other character, and you'll see your hands turn red and slow right down. Now with Scraps, you go to guard, and your hands will recover quicker than any other fighter. Which means you could throw 5 punches, recover, throw 5 more, and land 10 punches before your opponent can land 5.
So I can't. But so is he?
He is good if you have fast hands and a quick ability to avoid being punched. Because this game does teach you to move back, right?
Can you?
In the training part of things, it says to lean back to avoid being hit and engage slow motion. Slow motion won't engage in player versus player, just so you know.
I know. Can he block? Is he good at blocking?
Yeah, because he has big hands. You can block more, and when you're blocking with big, heavy guys, your opponent's hands will actually die faster. So if you're fighting a heavy guy, you'll see your hands punch, and you're like, what the hell? Why are my hands red? And you start questioning what's going on. It's because you're hitting the guy's gloves and killing your hands in the process. Because he's blocking.
I found the fastest way to move.
Yep. Because I won, didn't I?
No, I won.
Oh.
Oh god. Yep. Is the match over?
Not yet, but
no.
I think round 2 might be over for me. Oh boy. Hey, with Wolfpack and Tiger, these type of matchups have happened. Wolfpack or Tiger both thought, oh, this is going to be easy, and got destroyed. So never underestimate the fighter you're fighting against. If it looks like it's going to be an easy fight, it might not be.
Who's the worst person to play as?
For me, I never liked Rhino or, what's his name? The English guy that you fight in the career. Connellan, that's it.
Well, wait,
that guy is a big, fluffy, friggin' marshmallow. He ain't toned for crap.
Like
when you use him, your hands die faster than Clubber Lane or Victor.
The security guy? Come on.
He has heavy hands. He hits hard, but I don't think his stamina's up to par. Alright. This is going to be a tough fight for me. But even 2 losses, it's still not over. I'm still in the game as long as I don't lose the next 3.
Or will you? Or are you?
If he wins 3 matches in a row, he's got the title, and we move on. But if I can stay in this fight and win this one and the next one, we go 5 fights. The one that wins that 5th fight is the title contender.
Come on.
All right, here we go. But I'm bringing in an underdog for this fight. He might underestimate me, just cause look at me muscles dangling all down here and stuff.
Well, now that you told him, now he knows.
What?
Yeah.
Rocky hits like Rocky has no block, but he hits hard and has a little more health than other fighters. So he can win the fight because you have to hit him more. So if I can unload faster punches than Andy here, I might just win this still. Because he has to hit me more this round than he hit me last round. And you'll see that in the numbers. Let's see if we can get Ivan Drago up to 90. Can you believe it? 90 punches? That's going to be funny if we see that. Come on. I got predictability skills. Or I just know the future. One or the other. Let's see. Try to predict the score. I thought you were going to have 90, so I'm going to go with 94 for me. I'm seeing a 94 for some reason, so I'm going with it. 94 to 90. Let's see what the score ends up to be.
I don't think I'm going to win. My hands are lagging down crazy.
What I try to do if I see that happening is keep my hands, like, just give them a little shake every now and again. Get them back in front of you.
I'm oddly going to do the plank for a little bit. Come on, Tuckins.
Yeah, you ready?
Oh. Yep.
Alright.
I'm out.
Come on, Rocky, get your hands back. Ah! Knocked my own block off.
Give me some. Hans, please come back. Please, please. Don't let him slaughter me. Grace? Mom? Dad? Dad? Dad, what? What you coming up here for?
Ooh, saved by the bell.
Sorry. No, I was saved. Damn it! I know where it was coming.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Ow, God. Is y'all's match over? I'm not. I guess not.
See what I mean? Rocky hits hard.
What the? I swear to God, my tracking better works now. He's tracking.
That would you dropped quick on that round.
Tell her she got destroyed. Come on. Nah, so wait, I have a question for you. Have any of y'all watched WandaVision?
Oh, not yet. No. been curious
What's
though.
the one? What's the one?
Oh my. One
It's a new show on Adult or
Disney Plus.
what is it? Adult Swim?
No, Disney Plus.
Really? I didn't think that was gonna be on Disney Plus.
It's made by Disney.
Woo!
Marvel is owned by Disney now. Marvel's owned by Disney, and Disney.
I ain't done.
Marvel's owned by Disney, and Disney made the show. They got the rights for it, so they decided to make it. And I don't think they put it on Adult Swim because that's
Never underestimate the fighter you're fighting.
It's not me, it's my
Remember, Rocky hits hard and can take punishment. It's
That might be the
over.
fighter that I want.
I swear to God, my hand's better not lose the next match.
You know what that means? You either get a rematch with Rocky or I go to Leo.
Okay,
See, 95 I got, so 1 punch more than I expected.
Are y'all almost done?
give me a sec, Mom.
Yeah, we got 1 more, possibly 2 more, we'll see. Who do you want to fight?
What?
Rocky.
You want a rematch? All right. Yeah, never. That's that. Looking at the opponent like this is going to be easier. Your mental state somehow put you in a position where you weren't trying as hard. It's happened to me. It's happened to Tiger. It's happened to Wolfpack. We've all underestimated.
Oh, come on.
Are you in player versus player? The exercises don't work in player versus player. Just to let you know, you're going to struggle with those exercises if you're in player versus player.
Why not? Oh, why?
Because you're in an online session. So somebody can join that session if you're invited, if they're invited, meaning it's open to internet right now. Meaning that's interfering with your punching ability right now. Now if you go out of the internet, which is leave PvP, and go to free play, you'll find that every punch registers even if you throw a light one. They'll turn up as 5s, 10s, and 20s. Each punch has a level of amount that it takes out of your health. Whether it's 5, 10, 20, depends on how hard you throw your hand. And speed is what makes the punch hard. So the faster the hand goes out, comes back, the more damage done. You can only get 20, so you don't have to throw your hands like all the power you have. Just stick to those quick out in, out in, out in, out in, out in. Punches and bunches, I always say. One of my favorite fighters was Nate Diaz, but that was before, like back in the early 2000s. He was one of those fighters that wanted to get punched, but he also just kept peppering you with punches. Punch, punch, bop, 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 bop. Come on, come here. Never underestimate the power of a Rocky. Oh!
Never underestimate a dragon. How are you not knocked?
Rocky still taking a beating.
Oh, come on, I was like 2 punches away.
Is that another
Come on,
round 2 for this
breathe.
match?
Remember.
heard a bell.
That's how close this is. Don't let yourself get that. I know this game can get to you when you're losing. But that's where it takes that focus, that mental state where you have to be in it and know where you're at. Because you are still in a spot to win. You just gotta take a breath and go back to what you're used to. Go Go back to what you're good at. Because right now you're out of pocket. So that's what I call it when you're out of sorts. Not doing what you're used to be doing. And I think it might be because of your hands too. They don't help.
Yeah.
Holy moly! Run! Okay, don't run.
I broke
Just
my
stand there and
wrist.
take a beating. Alright. It's my fault for standing there.
I need to win this fight and the next fight, and then I win the title. Ah, my eyes. Oh crap, they're down.
Is there gonna be a next fight?
We don't know. If I win
Yeah.
this one, there isn't.
Yes, the technically
Oh, wait.
because it would be 2-1.
Oh, okay, there will be. We're at 1-1 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap, what the? Hands! No. Hands.
Whew.
What is my friend Anda doing now?
Okay. Listen to that crowd cheer. My impression of a crowd cheering. Air leaking out of tires. Alright, let's go. Come on, come on. Woo. Come on. Uh-oh. I might regret that. I did the little come here with my hand. By the time I put the second, like, doot, he was on me. Woo! Ooh. Come on. Come on, what you got?
Okay. Oh shoot! Hands. Hands. No. Yes. And now. Come on, hands.
Come on.
Guess I'll fight with one hand.
Ooh. He's not getting up. Oh yeah, he is. I thought that was fourth knockdown. Whew.
Hands, please come back. Yes, hands.
Oh, no way! I thought I had that one. 95 to 78.
Yes.
It's my fault for knocking
Okay.
you out first.
It's 2-1.
Pretty sure I'm staying this. Well, that was... Alright, playing the same guy.
Wait, what?
Is this yours last
It's
match?
either I go to Axel or I stay the same guy.
Is this yours last round match?
It could
could
be.
be.
If I lose this, that's it. It's over. Andy wins. But if I win this, we got one more fight because it's 2-2. Right now, it's only 2-1 for Andy. He has to win 3 for that title. 2 to move up, 3 to take the title home. Which means, just like a Rocky movie, you're going the distance. It's not about winning the fights. It's about how much you can take.
Hey,
And keep
in
moving
the game, I just stuck my arm through the fan. Now my arm is shredded up.
Nice. We would have heard that. I've heard somebody hit their table. I've heard somebody hit their wall. I've heard a crash, like something. I don't know what it was, but it must have been the entertainment stand.
Come on.
Because something crashed, and it was like, uh-oh, you hear somebody in the background, like, oh no, and then everything went off. Like, they laughed, and I'm scratching my head going, ooh, that's not good. They broke something. Punched the TV fell forward and hit the floor. That's what it sounded like. Alright.
Oh, one time I was on a chat with someone.
Now, is
Like,
there light on behind you, Andy?
I made someone so
Just
mad.
curious if there's lights on.
Yeah, my sister's in the kitchen.
Yeah, that might have something to do with your hands bobbling around. Because I see you look behind you. If I have watch what happens if I turn on this light behind me. My hands will actually do similar things, I believe.
Wait, I'll be back. 1 second. I
Whoa,
can't
wait.
hear y'all for now.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'll still be on for at least another hour.
You ready?
Alright. Bell has already been rung.
Hands.
Have any idea how hard this is?
Please stand.
Do any of y'all know how to speak Japanese?
Nope. Oh, except for Ich ni sashi go. I can count to 5.
Ready?
Due to karate. One class that's karate. That was my round all the way.
I know how to say something very mean in Japanese.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, me too, but that's only because my dad had a car accident with a Japanese person and he kind of put out the slurs and it's not good. He was mad.
I know how to say stupid D-A word. Stupid dumb A word.
Oh no, his is way worse. I can't actually say it.
Oh,
It's kind of like the N-word, but it's not the N-word, you know? It's for
The F word?
Asian people. No, if you haven't heard it, there's no need for you to. Because it's
The
something
W
that
word?
relates to just like the N-word. So, if you don't know, it's good because it's been dropped in your life and people around you.
The W
Or
word?
you might have actually heard it and just don't know. That's the other thing.
Could it be the
Is if
W
you
word?
don't know what it's being referred to as.
It's out of battery now.
Is it the WH word?
No. Oh.
Hands,
Is it
please
the
come-
is it the SL word?
It has something to do with war. It's back in the war times. So of course the Americans, or there was, I don't know if it was America in the war with Vietnam, but I know there was a war back then, so that slur was put around all over. Because
Yeah.
they were like at war and didn't like one another.
I know how to say go away, stupid
Can't
F-head.
touch me. Can't touch this. Can't
Dun,
touch
dun,
this.
can't touch this.
Oh.
Oh, you know that music? You know that music was stole from the song Super Freaky? Or Freaky? Remember?
No, I don't know what it is.
Wait, is this y'all's last match?
Not looking that way quite yet. It's pretty close, back and forth.
Sadly, my hands are not working one bit.
Have you ever heard the song Super Freaky or Freaky?
No,
Yeah.
I told you.
Super freak. Yes,
She's
super
a freak,
freaky.
super freak.
Yep.
Yeah, they stole the people who were at Hammer time, MC Hammer. He stole
Give me a
the
sec, I'm turning
music
the
from
light
that
off.
one,
Okay,
from the Freaky song.
I grew up in that
Peter.
era.
Hi, Grace. Hey, guess what, dude?
What?
Tomorrow, I have to get up at 3 o'clock
In the morning?
a.m. Yes.
Yee.
Look, what time is it? What time is it for y'all right now?
I'm in Canada,
Midnight.
West Coast, so it's 4:20.
PM.
Yep.
For us, it's 6:17 p.m.
Yeah, so you're ahead of me by 2 hours.
Yeah,
Means
so
you're
I-
closer
I-
to the East Coast, closer to the
So-
Atlantic Ocean than the Pacific.
So for y'all,
Hey, I wasn't. I was scratching my knee, man.
when I get up at 3 a.m., that would be for y'all. That would be 1 a.m.
No, it was
That's right.
3 a.m.
It's 4 here now, so it'd be 6 there where you are now. So yeah, that's 2 hours.
Yeah, so it'd be right
But
for
no, when you say you guys, you're only referring to me because Andy over here. What is it? It's like midnight or after midnight for you right now.
Yeah, so he's 3 o'clock.
He's 1 o'clock in the morning where he is right now.
Oh, he's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, he's in. He's in.
It's midnight.
He's in Europe.
He's 7 hours ahead of me.
Yep.
So if he's 7 hours ahead of me, then when I get up at 3 a.m., for them that would be 4 p.m.
I've had a New Zealander that I fought with at earlier than this time, and it was morning for him. And I'm thinking, but I'm looking at the sunset where I am, and he's telling me it's morning where he is. He's seeing the sun rise, and I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? That means we're looking at the same sun from 2 different parts of this planet, all the way to the other side of the world. He's looking from the one point of the world. I'm looking from the other point of the world. We're both seeing the same sun.
So wait, we're 7 hours. For the British guy, it would be no offense, but I'm gonna call you British guy. For the British guy, it would.
British guy. I take.
Hey, that wasn't me. Don't take it out on Rocky.
Okay, the other guy other than the older guy, whatever your name.
Greendale. Everybody calls me Greendale.
For Andy, it would be 12. It would be lunch. It would be noon for them, and I'd be waking up at 3 a.m.
I'm waking up at 3 a.m. on Sunday.
Let's see. Wait, do I see the moon right now? Can I see the moon? I can see the moon. Andy, can you see the moon at your house?
Whew, I almost got killed there. Still alive. Hold on to that post, Rocky. You're still in this. Adrian!
I'm all the way in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's south, isn't it? South United States.
Yeah, Southern America. I mean,
well,
I'm in North
South
America.
America is Brazil and all that, right?
I'm in North America, but
no, I'm in North America because I'm north of you.
Oh.
This continent we live on is called America. You guys are the United States of. That's why you're
America.
the U.S. of A. There's a reason for that. You guys all united as states to become one United State. But you're not.
I thought we were USA.
We're all American. I believe I'm even American in Canada. We just go by Canadian rules because we are governed by a different group of people.
Alright, Louisiana.
We have a government instead of a president.
Louisiana is in the part of America where there's Washington D.C.
Oh, I know. And I'm in the part of Canada where I'm only so far away from Washington, Seattle.
Oh, I'm actually gonna be going closer to Canada because I'm going over to Colorado, which is way up north, way up north. It's one of the highest. It's one of the highest areas.
Oh well, dress warm, because right now anywhere north of the United States is like freezing cold. You know, I'm one of the lucky ones in Canada because all of Canada's freezing except the West Coast where I live. We're just getting the brink of it, which is actually. Come on, come here. I can't lose this one.
Oh, you wanna know what? What my temperatures? Wanna know what my temperature is gonna be on Monday?
I won.
Wanna know what my temperature is gonna be on Monday?
I have won.
What?
I have won.
For Monday night in Louisiana, I'm not gonna be here for it, but on Monday night here in Louisiana, it's gonna be 18.
That was final round.
It's gonna be 18 degrees.
Yes. Yay! The title is mine. Yes.
Can I fight someone?
You can either fight the champ or me.
Who do I fight then?
Well, it's up to you. Do you want to fight the champ or do you want to fight me?
I'll fight you.
You didn't say champ.
Greendale. I'll fight Greendale.
Anybody's looking for the champ. Andy T. Winston.
See you later.
Or Twinston. Oh yeah, Andy, I had one question for you. Hold on, let me just end the live stream now because that's enough live streaming for me. But I do have a question for you about who that was yesterday.